Booyah.
What's up, guys? We are back. Joe Pyfer is back. Off one of our best episodes yet. Thank you guys for the constant support. Everybody who tunes in. What's up, dog?
What up? What up? Is this the first time I've seen you? Since?
Nah, we talk on FaceTime.
Yeah, but first time I've seen
That's
you.
it. Yeah.
I'm good.
Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you.
Shit show getting back home, we heard, but
Yeah.
how'd that work out?
I just wound up driving back from Chicago. We went from Vegas, Chicago, and then I decided to just say fuck the
Smart
airport.
move. I would have did the same thing.
Instead of waiting, right?
I was done being claustrophobic sitting on a plane, so I was like, fuck it. I'd rather be able to take stops and drive. And there was four others with me, so it wasn't bad.
Did you guys rotate?
Yeah, me and Hunter rotated most of the time, but
You had to rotate.
yeah, so got a little car trip in. It was a good weekend, and then some other shit happened, but we good.
All good.
Great victory, dog. I think that was a flawless performance, if I'm correct. I do not remember you being touched in that fight. Did what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I think my biggest question for you is, as like I said, you always state like presence, like feeling people out when you're there, like feeling your opponent and everything like that. Like, what did you get from him? Like, even from like during the face-offs, when you were in the cage, the times that you seen him. Like, what did you get, and how did it go off that energy that you got from him?
At least like this is just honest. What I got from it is I think he thought he had something that was gonna pull an upset, and he was gonna shock everybody.
Oh, man.
No, he's not.
Oh, man.
That is
Yes.
a big crack.
No way, bro.
That's a big
We're gonna
crack.
have to cut.
You can just go.
We'll keep talking about the fight.
God. It's napkins right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo, try to find. There's probably a go ask Anna for a trash bag. That'd be the. So you pick that. Use the trash bag to get it up.
Crixus is in the building.
Yeah.
Joey's dog just took a fat shit.
Left a gift, a fucking
Fat-
landmine.
Joey was victorious Saturday, but he's been having a rough couple of days. Driving home, dog shitting on the floor.
That was the biggest shit.
It's a fucking shit trophy.
Big old shit.
I'm gonna let him clean that up. It's about to be winging it here. But Sean, you were out there as well.
Yeah.
How was the weekend? How was everything going with the?
Dude, it was good. Vegas was hot as fuck. I spent a lot of time at the PI doing like testing and shit, obviously for my training camp. But yeah, it was good. We had a good crew out there. Not as many people as usual, but good group. The vibes were good, and Joey did what he was supposed to do. Yeah, we were.
Did you run into Burns at all out there? Was he there?
I seen him while we were doing the Joey's media roundup, but we didn't cross paths. And then I seen Ian. He was right in front of me. Didn't cross paths with him, but talked to Wonder Boy, talked to some other people. So
I was hoping you would smack Ian in the fucking neck.
yeah, no, it was
Give him a YI all that right to the back of the fucking neck.
it was a good trip.
So, all business when you out there.
Yeah, all business. It was
All
hot. It was
business.
hot as fuck. Running in the heat.
I saw you, brother.
My stomach got fucked up out there.
Did a
You
lot
had
of.
some big ass steaks I seen and shit. you
Yeah,
said.
but dude, bro, I barely ate out there. My stomach was fucked up bad. Yeah. But now I'm back home. I caught that red eye Saturday night. Joey smoked this motherfucker. Then we smoked that flight back to Philly. But yeah, the fights were obviously they kick us out afterwards. But we watched the rest of the fights and then we got to bounce. So it was
All right.
good.
I'll let Joey.
Were you in the building for the finish, the Pereira finish?
No, we were already gone.
Yeah.
We just got to the airport and I seen the switch kick.
Oh, okay. I'll let when we get to this fight, I'll let him talk about it. But just going off of
The
what
rest
we
of the
got.
card.
Let me skip this quick. Just a quick recap.
Cra-
Did you
well,
catch a lot of it?
we were watching all the fights, and then we were in the back when the rumbling started to happen of Dan Ige stepping in for Brian Ortega, which was pretty fucking crazy to happen.
Okay.
So yeah, that was wild that even happened. Like first time that he literally drove there. They weighed in at 165, and then they fought like a couple hours later, which is pretty fucking nuts.
And it's fucking legendary.
Know what I seen? And I'm going to ask you about it, Sean. I've seen it before, but a bunch of people said is doing like a fucking mystery card. Would you be down to be on something like that, like not knowing your opponent and just
Showing up,
that's it. They said the
Same
UFC,
weight?
yeah, like. What people were saying is like if the UFC would do a mystery card, you don't know who the main event is, you don't even know who the fucking card is until the song comes on and the motherfucker walks out.
That could be pretty fucking cool.
Isn't that slightly like how Tough goes? Isn't like something like that in Tough where you don't know who you about to fight, or or it gets announced?
No,
and
the
then
Ultimate Fighter, you know who you're gonna fight.
okay.
The first fight, I don't know how they do it anymore because I stopped watching, but you used to not know who you're fighting to get onto the show.
Yeah.
But now you know who you're fighting.
Or maybe like let the fighter know and the coaches know and they sign like a non-disclosure where you don't let them know who your opponent is. I'll ask you the question too, Joe. So I seen it on social media about a fucking UFC mystery card where like you would be on the card but you won't know who your opponent is or the fans won't know who the opponent is until you guys fucking come out.
Would you ever want to be a part of
Would you
something
want to
like
be
that?
part of something like that?
No.
No.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like what Dan Ige did was legendary, but like to pull something off
And
like
he
that.
fucking went 3 rounds with him too.
From what I was like in and out of watching it, it looked like he kind of won the 3rd round. John was picking us up for the airport at that point, but yeah,
He definitely could have. If
I would
if
like
he
to
made
see
it.
them fight with a full camp, both
Yeah.
of them, so that'd be pretty cool. But Dan Ige's a legend for that, and even more Diego Lopez. My man said yes to
Anytime,
different
anywhere.
opponent, different weight, new opponent, same day. Like that's what he could have easily just been like, nah, like this is enough,
And
But,
Ortega was out because of what, a fever? They said, correct?
yeah, well, originally they were supposed to be at 145. Then he called in the middle of the night, said he needs it to be 155, and then he got sick. So his cut must have just like really fucked him up.
Were you able to catch anything while you were warming up? Anything you caught most of the fights?
I don't think I started watching any of the fights until we got to the arena, which
Okay.
was who?
We watched Jillian Robertson in the back. That was one of my picks. She cashed. She looked really good. Retired Michelle Waterson. That was actually kind of pretty depressing watching that shit.
Right.
Vinicius
Vinicius Oliveira versus Ricky Simone. Did you catch that? That was a good pick.
Yeah. He
He was an
pieced
underdog,
up.
right?
He was underdog.
He pieced up Ricky. Who
Big as
else?
shit.
I wasn't impressed with the dude Martin Boudet against Arlovsky.
Yeah, we
I
didn't
kind of
see-
feel like
we didn't
Arlovsky won that fight only for the simple fact like this dude's younger than him.
Yeah.
A lot younger than him, and Arlovsky's like a fucking skeleton of who he was.
Yeah.
We were.
When you took him to 3 rounds, but it wasn't even like you were kicking his ass. Like Arlovsky was in the fight the whole time still.
Obviously, Peyton Talbot smoked that dude. We seen that.
God,
fucking-
minus 1600 in this
Gene
show.
Silva.
That was a good pick,
looked
too.
Really good. And then Andre Feely.
Did you catch Ray Tesor, the first Carlos Hernandez?
No.
You didn't catch that grappling?
No.
It had some great grappling in that
Yeah.
fight. It was some great exchanges. That dude changed that shit together like pretty damn good.
And then obviously the main event.
Jillian Sean, Andre Feely versus Cub Swanson. That's the one fight I wasn't paying attention to. That was like a
It's fight of the night. They were back and forth.
That could have went
Yeah.
either way. I wasn't mad with either
Yeah, it
decision. That was a
was
good fucking scrap.
Good scrap on the feet. They were hitting each other pretty hard. And then obviously Joey Pyfer was after that and
Yeah, Joe, what took so long?
made quick.
for what?
Oh.
What took so
Well,
long? to
speaking
fuck-
of the energy, though,
Yeah.
about what I felt, I feel like I said, I think he had something in his mind or his camp that they thought they were going to be able to implement and that they really thought was going to work. I don't know, he just kept fucking smirking at me and stuff. And, maybe I shouldn't read too much into that, but I have nothing but respect for him. I actually think he's a great human being.
Nice guy?
Yeah, nice guy. But, as far as competitively, I think that he thought I was going to be easy to break down, but I don't think he understood.
I saw
the
you about to
presence.
throw this punch. I saw your lip quiver.
Yeah. They seen that shit.
I said, Jesus Christ.
We did the
I
Friday.
knew- I
we
knew
did the
it.
Friday joint and shit. We're like,
I knew it was a wrap from the first leg kick. You kicked
It was
him, and I'm
loud.
like, man, and the way he started like retreating, I'm like,
Did he throw?
the one thing you don't
don't
want to
think
do
so.
with Joey is let him put you on your back foot.
Yeah.
That's where he's like his best at, and I was about to start taking my shit
If
off.
we ever about to fight, you have to scream World Star for me.
Yeah.
Kurt, World Star!
Yeah.
he said MAB. They said Pyfer made a burial, bro. Mop that motherfucker, bro. Holy shit.
And then I started watching the Ian Garry fight in
All
the
right.
back.
Here we go, right? Ian Garry, one your thoughts.
I mean, The fight was booty hole. My man talked all that shit.
Said he wasn't gonna touch him.
Caught a kick, took him down, turned into a grappler. Second round, lost the second round, and then the third round, MVP was on top of him, and then somehow he wound up on his back. We were in transition with Joey, so we didn't see that.
Okay. He put a body lock on him, and he kind of kept the one leg to sprawl.
I'm pretty sure at one point MVP was on top of him, and fucking Ian had a body triangle on him. If you're in my guard and I body triangle you, I'm just trying to hold you.
Yeah.
Like you're literally not doing anything.
That's what he did.
So I wasn't impressed with him, and I wasn't impressed with MVP. I wasn't impressed with either one of them. Then afterwards, he's like, I'm 15-0. I'm fucking on this way to legendary status. I'm like, listen, brother. No, you're not.
All right, hold on.
That shit's all going to get shut down.
Let me drop this thing real quick. So after that, so he calls for Shavkat from here. Thoughts?
Shavkat will bust that boy up.
Hypothetically, though, if he does get through Shavkat, is that more of a proven victory?
If he beats Shavkat, 100%.
Yeah.
But he calls himself a knockout artist, and in his last 3 fights, he hasn't got it finished, and he almost lost. I thought he lost to Jeff Neal, and I kind of thought this one was a draw.
That's what I thought was either.
So,
they're going to say we hating, but.
yeah, I'm not.
Man, fuck you, Ian Garry. No,
What I said to these guys, people were saying in the back, we were all watching together, Ian Garry won the fight, but in the end, he lost more than what he won in winning that fight, because people are super upset online. Like, they're like, like I said, he won the fight, but he lost the war. Like, that's how I look at it.
The commentators more so were saying like MVP was like a fucking fish out of water with the body lock. Like he doesn't train that shit. That's more so what they were saying.
Well, and then at one point, my man had a fully locked in rear naked choke and couldn't have finished it.
He has to really work on his faces when he gets in bad positions, because them shits, like, it looks like he did it last time, but it just looks like shockingly scared to death and whatever. Question is, what does MVP have to do to like stay relevant going forward? Like, where does just take
put him in fun fights? I think like him versus a Wonder Boy would be cool. I know that people keep saying that their styles, like, it might turn out to be a boring fight, but I mean, you just have to do it and find out, you know?
Do you really think the UFC is going to get behind MVP at his age to like really have him make a title?
They were.
I think they were. Yeah.
Make a title run.
Not now. If he would have got through Ian Garry, they would have been pushing.
They were
him.
trialing it. Mm-hmm. They were like, let's see.
Let's see.
I think he's like a main card, first fight, second fight, main card from now on. He's in like you said, like a Wonder Boy style fight, something like that. But
I'll tell you what, his fucking walkout needs to be fucking shortened. Like,
bro.
Jesus.
Bro. That shit was like 5 minutes long. MVP took forever.
Brother.
He dirty winds his shit.
I made a sandwich, went to the bathroom.
Yo, no, I'm serious. Like, it was long.
Yeah, dog. They need to speed that up, because that shit be taking like way too long. I get it's your time, it's your walk. I know they call it your walk, but like, goddamn, bro, like that's a long ass time. So maybe they could make it speed that up a little bit. The girl fight, Macy chasing Myra being a
I didn't see this. I heard Silva was winning until she got cut.
No,
it was like a dog fight.
Yeah, it was a dog fight. And then she got hit with some shit and opened up her skull.
Yeah, got put in the ground and pound. She landed a clean elbow. But going by the way the fight was looking, it wasn't looking like she was going to win it, even on the feet.
Really?
That chick was pretty, like, tall. Like, her strikes were pretty straight. Like, I don't know. It seemed like she was going to win either way. But she was down to fight after the cut, but the cut was fucking bad.
I took Myra on just because of activity, because Macy hasn't fought. I think it was like 3 years.
Yeah.
So I like factored that in when I put a fucking
a
parlay
16-leg parlay in to pay off your mom's house.
65 cent, 114 picks.
Yeah.
Anthony Smith, Roman.
You guys catch that?
No.
I seen it.
You said snooze fest, right?
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I seen it.
I was Roman's in your weight class, right?
Yeah, he did his thing.
I thought that
did his thing.
I felt like that kind of would be a body. Sorry, Itzo. I kind of felt like that would be.
He might have a shot up at 205.
Don't you dare apologize to Itzo. Fuck that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Roman's
his Georgian brother, bro.
I don't give a shit. Motherfucker's in my weight class.
That's what I was saying. When I watched it, I said that would be a
trains
good.
with me.
That's facts. That's facts.
I think
Itzo Pyfer.
I think Joey would give him the smoke.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, this would be a good name.
Paul Craig is on the fucking.
Paul Craig is who I want, and I will fight him with one arm.
To talk about that real quick,
Joe, will you paint your face for that face-off?
American flag.
Yeah. That would be sick.
No,
and just
I will
scream,
not.
13, do the 13
and just
star
scream
Joe.
at him.
Listen, Justin, I just made fun of the guy for painting his face like a fucking Smurf. The last thing I'm going to do is
Nah,
paint
you
my
know
own
what
face.
you could do real
I'm
Philly-wise?
going to hold my flag in his face.
Wear a shiesty.
That would
What's
There
a
you are.
shiesty? Oh, the
Yeah,
What's
and
a shiesty?
we'll have pull up on a
The
quad.
black
We'll have,
mask?
we'll have John drive you out on a dirt bike with a shiesty on for the face off. Yeah, Philly versus wherever the fuck he's from.
but
Where's from?
he's not from Philly.
to
Who?
the
Who ain't?
Joey,
Where's he from?
New Jersey.
Nah, you're still Philly. They still claim.
You're not. We don't claim you.
Listen, I didn't
Where
ask
you
you
from?
to.
You're from Fishtown, you dirtbag.
Bro, you're from the other side of Common
Bro,
Ave.
we don't claim you.
Bro, you smell
Real
like
I don't even
quick.
know why you're on this fucking podcast. I'll punch you in your lip.
I hope you do, cuz
to the Paul Craig call out. Do you
coming from someone who had a fucking lip piercing.
do you feel like it's necessary, or do you feel like it's just a side quest you want to fucking accomplish?
No, I think it's necessary. Look, he was number 14. He was number. What they do? They jumped him up to like 8 when he
He just had a main event not that long ago.
Yeah, he fought Brendan. He was like 8 or something like that. He lost to Brendan Allen. Then he fought Kyle. He was ranked 14 and Kyle was 12. He lost to Kyle. He's lost to really good people. He's also beat Jamal Hill. He's also beat Ankalaev. So as much as I'm saying I don't like the guy, I want to fight the guy. I want to test my skills. And even though I think they are far, far, far more superior than him and his, why not? He was just on the rankings. I'm not in the rankings. I'm 19. He's probably 15, 16. Let me fight.
I think
it makes
logically it
sense.
makes sense.
I think so too.
I think he's going to run into. I think
He's a big name.
I think you're going to run into trouble where you make some fights look so easy. They're going to make it seem like you guys were never in the same range.
I don't give a fuck. Let me get my both checks in. let me do my work. Let me get my repetitions. Listen. I didn't start out doing that, right? I took the fights that they wanted to see how I perform, and I did what I was supposed to do, right? If I'm that guy, I made them look like nothing,
Right.
And I trashed them, and then I fought a guy who's been in the UFC forever, and I lost, right? It was competitive, but I lost. So now let me get more reps in.
Yeah.
I'm getting better. So
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm figuring out everything outside of the cage that's going to ultimately make me better in the cage. So, yeah, I think it makes sense. As much as I don't like the fucking guy, that's the main reason I want to fight him. It does make sense to fight him.
Will you be upset if it's not him next? Or
Yes. Yes,
damn.
he already accepted. I already called him out. Why not give me what I'm asking for? I'm doing what the UFC wants, and that's knocking motherfuckers out. So
Talk your
let me
shit,
line
bro.
them up, and let me knock them the fuck out.
Yeah, where the fuck's my too fat ass for, dude?
You spoke on
The
Diego.
I asked you
versus,
for a tooth.
Yeah,
from
we
home.
didn't talk about that yet.
You spoke on a little bit
Yeah, a
with
little
Dan
bit,
Ige,
yeah.
but like you said, okay, fight falls through. Dan steps in, 4 hours notice. From what I'm hearing, he was getting a massage or something.
Yeah.
He put up. You saw what happened. He texted
Hunter.
Hunter. Okay. Boom. They liked it.
Made it
Made it
happen.
fucking happen, right? So, in my opinion, super. Like when I think of a BMF, I'm like, that's some BMF shit. Like that's some fucking badass motherfucking shit. Anytime, anywhere.
And not
stay
only
ready, so
that,
you
he
don't
went
gotta
to a
get ready.
fucking decision with him too,
Yeah.
which is even more fucking
Diego
impressive.
Lopes is a star.
I was going to ask you that. What
he's
do
a
y'all?
star.
You think? What you think, Joey? You think Joe is he like that guy, or not yet? You can't call it like that yet.
I think he was that guy. I think him going to a decision kind of hurts the aura of how big of a star he could be. Like, obviously, if he finished Ige, but that's a lot. That's crazy circumstances. He weighed 161, fought at a weight class, a catch weight of 165. He couldn't even make that. So, yes and no. I don't really think this fight did anything for him other than just kind of
Kept him active
kept it.
and
I think
kept the fight on the card. Essentially, he did the UFC a solid.
Yeah.
This did nothing for him. He didn't move up in rankings.
Yeah.
He didn't gain anything from this. Like you said, he went to a decision. Dan Ige super tough. No one. I don't think anyone's ever finished Ige. I think he might have been stopped by like a cut, but I don't even think he's ever been stopped. So yeah, like for him to go in there, he did
He's
his
a
job.
tank.
He won the fight.
Do y'all think they should run it back?
no.
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 Nope.
Okay.
They're both gonna. From what I'm hearing, they're both gonna fight on the Sphere card.
Okay.
Mexican Independence Day. It'll be a big one,
That
and
shit's fucking fire, that spear thing,
yeah.
dude.
So Diego Lopez will get a big opponent.
Main event: Alex versus Jiri. You said you saw that, right?
Y'all were in here taking your.
I really thought he was. I think.
What do
Yo,
you think-
Alex, bro, he's just got that. He is a megastar, bro. He's like the UFC's like cash cow right now. They call him, he saves the fucking day. He's the guy.
All right. Before we go into that, or what do you think happened? What do you think changed dramatically that the fight looked more like that than from the last fight?
And probably in Jerry's head, like, I think the magic shit. I think he already deemed himself as not having a fair chance because of shaman's energy and spiritual shit. So I think Jerry was already like, thinking he was
He
going to
got
get robbed.
floored at the end of that.
What do y'all
first
channel
round,
before
too.
fights? Ancestors?
Not black magic.
He got fucking.
I was
knocked.
angry.
That's it. You
I was
feel
angry.
okay.
Yeah, what the fuck kind of style was he doing though? And shit looked like some capoeira shit.
I mean, he always kind of fight like that, but
Yeah,
it just
that shit was wild.
It just I don't know. Just setting down with a left hook in the first
He
round.
say, "Yo, I got you, cousin. Hold this."
You all right, buddy?
What was your thoughts on the whole saw something in your game during the warm ups, this and that? Do you think that was real? And then do you keep that in mind when them cameras come in there?
I would say it's probably
Yeah, they
true.
definitely seen it. But you could see it had his hands down when he was shadow boxing, like. And then they hit him with a fucking switch kick.
Yeah, I'm not doing shit for.
You're
Like,
just-
if I'm hitting hard on the pad, that's one thing. As long as it's not the game plan, and if I'm fucking shadow boxing, I'll give you that. But you're not fucking. I'm not showing you what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I think he definitely he fucked up there.
Switch kick right to the
It's
mid.
that fucking song they had.
I think
on.
it's true. I think he probably saw it
Mm-hmm.
That's what they said. They said
because he didn't throw it in any of the other fights.
Yeah, that's true. And he said something about the way he was blocking the calf kick and then doing something.
His
I guess.
hands were going down.
Yeah, shit. He fucked up.
Hands
there.
were going
He's
down,
so
bro.
dramatic, man. He put something up the day after. You saw that video?
No, the night of.
Oh yeah, I have to evolve.
Or never fight again.
I just was like my brother. As for Alex though, two questions. One, do you feel like he should fight Magomed before making any other moves into
Yeah.
like heavyweight division?
Yeah.
Yes,
Is that his biggest threat in the
Yes.
division? Why so?
he's a true 205er.
True 205er, has takedowns, has
Lost
knockout
once.
power,
When
and only lost to Paul Craig
who?
and Kalaev.
Yeah, 1 second left. He got
Oh
triangle
shit!
choke. Yeah.
Oh shit! Was that him?
Yeah. So that's why all
Damn.
these people, ever since I heard my call out, they were like, "Oh, it's a weak call." I'm like, "Bro, it's not weak. Like Paul Craig is dangerous. I just know he's not going to be dangerous for me." So,
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
but he's fought. He's got balls, bro. He's fought a lot of tough dudes.
Yeah. Well, like I said, him entertaining heavyweight. How do you see that going? Like, I get it. Like, John Jones is all in. Like,
John Jones is going to kill him. Bro.
He's-
That's,
he's
I,
all-
don't-
No,
I want to
I'm not
see
even
it. I
doing-
still want to see it, though. I will say, I still would
I'm
want
gonna
to see
see.
it.
I'm gonna see Alex fight Aspinall.
I was about to say we're okay. Alex versus Jones. Jones.
Yeah, bro.
Alex versus Aspinall.
Why are we asking stupid
I would say
questions?
Alex has a chance
Against Aspinall,
But against Aspinall more than
because Aspinall's
John
not going to
Jones.
wrestle like John Jones.
he'll be willing to stand
He'll
there
be
and think he
long.
could strike with him or something like
Yeah, probably. He'll be
Alex-
like, "Oh, I'm bigger than you."
that. Versus Cyril Gahn.
Bro, whatever that man has in his gloves
I would
and
say
his,
Cyril.
Cyril's a big man.
whatever he has in his
Get knocked
gloves,
that French motherfucker out, cuz.
whatever's in his gloves and them shins, bro. But you can't just keep going up weight classes. Like, yes,
right.
he was a big 85er, but he still made 85.
Yeah.
So she's not a heavyweight, even though he weighs 225 or 230.
That's
he's
what
not
Dana
a
was trying to
true
point out.
heavyweight.
Yeah, they was like some of these dudes cut to get to 265.
Yes.
That's how big
Yes.
they are.
Bro,
So
who the fuck? Curtis Blades. I heard he's like walks around 285, 300. You can't fucking do. You can't.
but that's what kind of wants me to see him stay. If he can beat Uncle.
I want to
because
see him stay at 205.
I want to see somebody actually who can try and grapple
Yeah.
him. Because when you watch him in a fight, I'm not saying he's an easy win, but so far I haven't seen somebody take what seems to be the smartest way to get him or
Yeah,
beat him.
yeah.
You haven't seen it, like demonstrated yet. So I think he would, because I don't think he would be crazy enough to sit there and stand in front of him.
Yeah.
I was on the Khalil Roundtree fight, but at this point I think he would probably get Khalil Roundtree out here as
Yeah,
well.
I think so, too.
Not really. Bonus one though. What about even Jael and Almeida? He's kind of like a smaller heavyweight.
That'd be a good one
if he can get
to,
through.
to test his takedown defense, see where he's really at.
Nah, I got Jael rapping that man.
Probably.
Rapping that man. Whatever. I had a question about Alex and his career. Like I said, short career, but it's fucking crazy on paper.
Capitalizing on it.
Hall of Famer already?
No,
No.
not yet.
That's
but
gonna be challenging.
by the end, probably.
What about GOAT status? That's not possible. He would need a lot more on his resume.
I'm 13-3. This motherfucker's 11-2, and he's already got 2 belts.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how you going to judge that?
defenses.
It's hard.
I say he's GOAT. I wouldn't say he's
What about if you get 3 times? You get 3 division champ. Does that? What talk does that put you in?
If
Like
he-
what
when you
bracket?
if
say
he
GOAT-
goes and wins the heavyweight belt,
He's a
then,
GOAT.
then-
A GOAT.
He's a GOAT.
A GOAT.
A GOAT.
A GOAT.
What's the word I'm looking for? Because he's not a GOAT, because he's not the greatest of all time, for sure. But he is probably the most impressive
Yes.
with the least amount of MMA
It's just
fights.
crazy to show how the the talent pool goes down as you go up in weight.
Yeah.
Like these guys, like bro, if there was like if he ran into like one like relatively good wrestler,
Yeah.
he would have a very hard time, bro.
That's just gonna blast up a leg.
Maul him. Yeah.
Or force him
And
to
that's
fight
why
a different fight. We're
And
not
that's why
fighting your
people
fight.
want to see him fight
Uncle
Uncle Clive.
yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's just funny how the drop off is fucking crazy.
I was talking about that earlier with Cole about the UFC's heavyweight division. It's
Yeah.
like the top 5
It's the
guys
easiest place to
they are-
become a UFC champion.
No, for real. They're the top 5 are killers, and then after that, it's just like
Dookie.
whatever.
As JL
You
said.
could have 7 losses as a heavyweight
Yeah.
in the UFC because they're always looking.
I got you. Moving along real quick. I know I'm gonna get to training soon, but all right, real quick. Chandler McGregor's off, but Chandler said, I mean, they offered him Islam from what I was reading in November or something. But he said if Conor is ready in September, I would prefer the Conor fight. Which one do you think makes more? Like, is
He
it just
wants-
legacy or money?
Chandler. Conor.
He wants the money.
Yeah, he's been chasing that for this long. He wants that. They're not going to give him. I don't know if that's real or not. I
Yeah.
doubt it's real. He just lost his last fight.
Yeah.
They're not going to give him a title shot. It's Islam and Arman, like a fact.
But Arman
Speaking
is
of
Arman is suspended.
Yeah, but
and
till
Islam
October
doesn't want to wait.
October 11th, they're going to fight on the Abu Dhabi card. It's October 28th or October 22nd. It works out perfectly.
What'd you think about that? I know we talked about it episodes ago. Like, yeah, like you fucking get what you get, putting middle fingers up to somebody's face. But what'd you think about the suspension? Like, just is what
I
it
think
is.
it's fucked up.
Your choices.
I mean, you shouldn't be allowed to be that close if that's the case. You know what I mean? You can't taunt. It's like me poking this dog in the balls
Don't
and
poke the
not
bear.
expecting to get like bit, bro.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
I don't think. I also, just for my sake, I think I would have done the same thing if it was in my face like that.
The dude was at media day. I don't know if you saw that clip.
No way.
He said, "I'm the dude that punched Arman." And I think DC and Dustin Poirier kind of stood up for him. Like, yeah, you can't put your middle fingers up to somebody like Arman. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
they think that we're just fucking, like they think we're not like humans or something. Like,
Yeah, they think we're slaves for their entertainment. but
Fuck all that, man.
I would have spit on him. Fucking piece of shit.
what if he said, "You think I'm just gonna let you spit on me, Joe Pyfer?"
get slapped.
You think I'm just
You
gonna
better
let
shoot me, motherfucker.
What I got? DDP versus Izzy and Perf. I can't remember if we talked about that. Do Izzy get it?
Izzy, I'm picking Izzy. Fuck that dude. Not like I just don't like.
We think.
Not a fan. I like Izzy.
I hope
DDP
Izzy
looks
gets
like
it back.
Dylan Royce a little bit, don't he?
A little bit.
It's
Little
his-
bit.
It's his African
Little
brother.
I hope Izzy gets it back. I don't know how committed Izzy is to coming back. Obviously, he is back, and he's getting a title shot, and he knows how important it is to win. So, especially because he's fighting about his country too. You know what I mean? Like who's from where and who's loyal to their country. So, I don't know. It might add extra motivation for him, but I hope Izzy.
Got you. Let's say hypothetically DDP wins. Who stops you from there? He beat.
Sean.
Sean beat
Oh,
him.
Yeah, I think
Strickland?
Strickland won. Yeah.
I thought he won.
Yeah, he's sitting out. He's getting the next shot.
He's getting the next shot. And I already thought he won.
I'd seen something on social media yesterday. I want to ask you about. I was actually going to screenshot it, send it to you. You think that was bullshit about Dustin saying he would step up and fight Chandler? Was that like a joke or was that a real thing?
He did tweet one more.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I seen
No, he
that.
tweeted. He
tweeted,
tweeted
okay. One
more,
last
and
dance,
then he
right?
said something about like. He said something to Chandler about like you got choked the fuck
Yeah,
out.
he already mopped Chandler.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind one more Dustin. This way because I like to just celebrate.
He'll do one more.
one more and that'd be
He
it,
also
right?
tweeted at Connor for a fourth one. So
Yeah.
What's their record?
I would rather see that.
2-1.
No, I'm with you.
2-1. Got you. Last thing, Brady Gilbert Burns official.
Official. God bless you.
Officially. God bless you. How much you looking forward to that? Like, what are you excited about that?
Yeah,
one?
man. Gilbert Burns, main event. Big name, big stage.
5-rounder.
5 rounds
Mm-hmm.
with a legend. But I'm trying
He's
to.
not a legend anymore.
I'm trying.
You know, fucking.
I'm trying
Fatty.
to take this legend's name and test myself and see where I'm at against the elite in the division.
I was saying, do you think that would be like the first step into like getting into the chase, like in the sense of being in like a title contender picture?
Yeah, 100%. Obviously not looking past Gilbert, but
sure.
after him, it's literally the top 5. He's number 6. He was number 4 or 5 before he lost to Jack, and he was on his way to winning that fight until the last minute. So then there's Jack, there's Shavkat, there's Bilal, there's all these guys, Colby's bum ass. So yeah, there's gonna be some fun matchups after this.
They announced where that's at yet? Or it's still to be determined?
What, my fight?
Yeah, or is it
It's Vegas.
Apex?
It's Vegas, yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah, Apex.
All right, got you. All right, man. I ain't got nothing else for you, man. I know you all.
Wrap it up. We got training, bitches.
Set the house on Brady.
Wrap it
ready to
up.
go. Yo, please sign up. Yo, best thing you can do for us is tell a friend to tell a friend, man.
And
Like I said,
sign
we are
up for SteadyPicks. I said SteadyPicks. SteadyPicks Premium.
for sure. SteadyPicks Premium. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. The pod is growing. Like I said, our best episode yet. I hope we continue to rise and
Thank you, everyone.
do our thing. But we appreciate y'all. We appreciate our lovers, our haters. Like, it is what it is. Thank you.